one of the biggest things I heard about like game or like spitting game or any of that is like lying is not game. You know?
No.
Lying is not game. Sometimes it's fun to like.
It depends.
We go ahead.
It depends on what you're looking for.
What do you mean?
If you're looking for a one-night stand, bro, I'm gonna lie my teeth out, bro. like, shit, I'm lying like a motherfucker, bro. Yeah. But if I want something serious, I'm gonna be like, like cool,
a little bit more down to earth.
Yeah, like realistic about it, you know. Because why? If I want something serious, it will eventually, like, if I'm lying to her, it will eventually show up. And then she's gonna be like, all right, you're a fucking liar. You're this and that. That's not who I am, you know. But, like, if I'm looking for a relationship, but if I'm just trying to get some punene, I'm just like, I'm Bill Gates, the Asian version. So come through.
Yeah, you know? I think it's just like one of those things where it's a longevity thing as well.
Yeah.
Like once you start to date someone for so long, or like, you know, you guys get to know each other more. That's when you start to ask those type of questions. Like, is this really like what you fell in love with? Like, is this the person you fell in love with, or did you just fell in love with like the person of the idea of that person?
So how do you look for, I guess, a partner? Like, what do you look for? Like specifically, to vet. Well, I mean, we'll go.
I'll go.
The table.
I mean,
go first, Max, or
my three things.
He's ready.
Did you say what do you look for in a partner, or like how do you find a partner?
If you're like trying to look for a partner, like what are you looking for? Like red flags, like what?
All right. So whenever I look for a partner, I don't really look for the bad things. The bad things usually show up.
The red flags?
Yeah, red flags usually show up.
Because there's some bad things out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But the red flags, referring to red flags, like, I don't really look for red flags. Red flags just show up. Then I'm like, oh, that's a red flag.
Right. Or what, so, like, what do you look out for? I guess you would look out for red flags.
Yeah.
So an unstable mindset.
Yeah, whenever I go look for a chick, bro, or to be in a relationship, first thing I'll look for looks. If they're good looking, you know, that's attracts me. The looks is
fair.
Either way, you know.
Fair.
Then it really depends on their personality. If they're really laid back, cool individual, you know, super nice, funny, like I can tolerate them, you know, like I can tolerate very well. Then like in a relationship, like the beginning, it's like lovey-dovey, like for the first 6 months. Then usually, then it goes like, then you see each other's personality, bad parts, good parts. If you can tolerate that person and you can see yourself being with that person for a while, for a long time.
I like how it's like tolerating. I know I know what you mean.
I know what you mean too.
No, like it's like sometimes it'd be like that.
No, it does.
Bro, like what I'm saying is like tolerate. It is tolerance. It comes down to tolerance. Like vice versa. It could be girls, right? Girls, like guys are like, a lot of guys are immature. Some of them are like immature, like, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, some girls are like, whatever, but they know he's a genuine guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a nice guy, but he's like annoying a little bit, but like they tolerate him, right? It goes the same with the guys. Like girls annoying, but like if she's super nice, like, you know, nice personality, nice heart, you know, I'm willing to tolerate her a little annoyance, but like it's, you know, it's something.
She's not a bad person.
Yeah, she's not a bad person.
It helps.
Like,
counteract.
Am I growing? Is she helping me grow? You know, that's one thing too.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go.
Both yours?
No, you go ahead.
Go what say? I think my 3 is trustworthiness, like loyal, and then you have to have respect. Like that. That's the big thing.
How can you look at that?
Yeah, like those 3 things.
How do you quantify?
Yeah,
you can gauge it.
You can't gauge it. I promise you cannot
loyalty.
Gauge like girls' loyalty off like this. Is the only thing is like if you see a girl and she's being a hoe, like
you can. I mean, we know
which is her choice, but like you shouldn't like look at that as like,
oh, she's not being loyal.
No. You definitely should look at that like she's probably not gonna be.
Because that's a big thing too. It's like guys jump the gun on that too.
Guys
like,
jump the gun.
What? Yeah, we'll think like, because I mean, me and my girlfriend have had plenty of fights about that. Like you think that she's, you know, not loyal or something, or like you think that maybe she's going out there a little bit too much. No, sir, we can talk about that. That's fine. But it's like a situation where in her perspective, it's not like that. Like in her perspective, it was something different in her perspective, you know.
Yeah.
But from a guy's standpoint, because we're men and what we see with women and how their feminism can be like attractive to other guys, it's like it comes off as a certain way to us, but to them it's just like, oh, I'm just being a woman. I'm just doing my thing. I'm just doing this. But you know what I mean, though? It's like it comes off as that.
Bro, look. There's certain traits. Like there's certain traits females have and guys have. Like, you know, they might say like, if a female, like if you're talking to this chick, right, and you guys go out and to a bar, and she sees one of her guy friends, and she grabs him by the arm like this, touches him. Bro, listen, if you guys are dating, right? Like or something, and she touches another dude like that, she belongs in the streets, bro.
Yeah,
like simple as that. Like that's certain things they have, certain traits, certain things they do. They know back in their head they're like, all right, it's not right. Yeah, right. But if they're committed, they're like, okay, I'm not.
Same for guys too.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
It's just
if you're a girl trying like dating a guy or like you're going on dates or whatever, you should definitely look how they interact with like if they see a girl they know or whatever. Or like meeting new girls, because like that's gonna give you an indicator of like whether or not they at least respect you.
I'm glad you said interaction. It's a learning curve. Yeah. For everybody. You'll see, if you look back at how you treated your last relationship 5 years ago compared to how you treat it now, and then how you're probably going to treat that same or a different relationship 5 years from then, it's always going to be different because you're always learning. You're not going to do the same thing because you've made mistakes, you've learned, you've been able to navigate the nuance of relationship and see how people react during certain situations and how you speak. It's just a learning curve that it's going to be developed through experience. I would agree with that, and I would say you have to be translucent too. And if you are going to be translucent with her, she has to be translucent with you. Vice versa, just like you can't have anything behind the curtain, because like, I don't know, with women it seems like it's a lot of times like defiance. Like if they are being pushed a certain direction, or if they're doing something.
Both, not just women.
I would say with men too, but for women specifically, it feels like it's like more like recently and nowadays, like it's more like the feminist movement and stuff. Like it just feels like they'll do the opposite before they do what you want. Yeah. Like they just will, and it's just one.
I feel like a lot of girls will say they want a certain type of like want you to act a certain way, right? Or want you to like. Either like believe in a certain shit, but like honestly at the end of the day, like there's masculine traits that women are attracted to.
Exactly, I agree.
Regardless of like all of that, regardless of even what they say, like their words, or regardless of what they think they might want.
Right, 100%.
Yeah, dwindles back down to biology.
Oh my god.
Exactly what humans are made for. Humans are made to reproduce, and that's it. That just like every other life form is made to reproduce. There are certain traits that people acquire that are just gonna make them more attractive physically or emotionally or spiritually towards other people.